Yes, I have colored my hair, and it is a very bad choice on my part to choose this stupid brand. And I thought it will be nice bright purple, but at least यहाँ पे दिख तो रहा है. Like, if the light is not there, वो ऐसा लगता है कि black या brown है. Plus it is not very thick. Okay, so some places like this, see, it has not actually caught the color. My hair is anyway बहुत घने लग रहे थे, and now it looks slightly damaged. So I've not like straightened it. I thought I don't want to damage it further या जो भी है. And yeah, it is some kind of violet color, but which is not very bright, and I hated it because I had actually pre-lightened it pretty good like twice. Okay, so मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा damage already किया था. And I also put this color, in fact पूरा box ख़त्म कर दिया मैंने. And yeah, because ये इस side पे तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं दिख रहा था, and अभी भी if you see, it's not really visible this side that much. It just looks like some kind of plum reddish color. And यहाँ पे भी like zamra color we call it. You have those zambur, that color. What is zambur called? Probably plum, I don't know. So yeah, summers have started here, and I'm sweating a lot, but I can't. What's wrong with these crows? Shut up! I can't switch on the fan because of course it will make noise and you can't hear me then. So yeah, I'm so sorry first of all that last week I just uploaded one video, and I took like a long time to edit it because in between I was having some or the other errands to run, or yeah, even this coloring thing. Like one day I bleached it, then next day again I thought कि थोड़ा और करूँ because कहीं पे it was not very much lighting. And again for the color I did it in the evening, then again I did it in the afternoon next day. So yeah, too much of distractions. I had to go to pay some bills, ये वो कुछ ना कुछ था. Then for the voting I had to go and get some documents scanned. Not for my voting card is there, but my mom and dad's it's not there because I think 2 years back they had applied it with me only, but their form was displaced somewhere. It was not to be found. Anyway, this time I did it online, and hopefully it's done because the officer came and he verified it. So for dad, I am very much better now, I feel, but I still am lethargic. And I went to the doctor yesterday and I have put on 1 kg. I was थोड़ा बहुत तो lose कर रही थी 2-3 महीनों से, and now again it's like back to square one because I knew it. I could feel it. Like, I was, whenever I feel lethargic, whenever I know that I'm feeling tired, and of course because the exercises were not regular at all. One day I was doing, 2 days नहीं कर रही थी. Last week also one day I did, then whole week I didn't do. So I knew that it's gonna happen, it's bound to happen, because when you have less activity then you will put on weight. So for this hair color I was actually thinking कि मैं इसके ऊपर कुछ burgundy या ऐसा कुछ dye लगाऊं, because purple is not available easily. In India you have to like buy it online from some, like, import it or something, or from some sellers. I was thinking that, then I thought कि what, I'm just gonna let this color fade, and in like pehle I'll be like tomorrow or something, before washing my hair I'll just try to repair it a little bit, put some protein mask, homemade, or just coconut oil, and just make sure that it's a little bit healthier. And then after 15 days maybe I'll just I'll order some proper purple color which is very bright. And you are scaring me. There's a lizard on the wall ahead and I'm so scared. Oh my god, just go. Alright, so enough rambling. Today I have actually got something about twin flames again, about the twin flame running, why they run, especially you always have this runner and chaser phase. So yeah, I think it's something I'm going to talk about a little bit of my personal experience, because last week I took a decision and I'm just going to share that with you. I mean, I thought initially I should not talk about this, but then I like to be as real as possible, and I'm sure a lot of people are finding their twin flames, are awakening a lot these days. So I just wanted to share my experience so that hopefully it'll help some of you.
Made of glass, it seems you're shattering a part of me, and I can take it.
Hello everyone, this is Calliope, and today I am just going to be as real as possible with all of you. So if I cry while filming this video, I apologize, but I'm gonna try and control my tears and emotions as much as possible, because this video is very close to what I feel and what I am feeling. Alright, just to give you guys a little bit about what happened last week. Over the weekend, I decided to stop being the chaser in the twin flame connection. And honestly, I do not like this term, but I just want to use it to make it like more simplified. That's all. Okay, so what happened is I have been in complete no communication mode with my twin flame, and it is like I just was very irritated a couple of weeks back when I just felt like my twin was not being, I want him to be more open about a lot of things, and he had not really replied to my emails. And you know, I don't want to just talk about general stuff like, you know, what I'm watching on Netflix, or about what festival is there in India today, or what food I ate, you know, like tagging him, see, have you eaten this, because he likes Indian food. I want to get to know him more on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, and even like small talk is also fine, but I want to know everything. So I got a little pissed off, like I felt like he was not really you know, all that irritation because he had not replied to my emails, not just about spirituality, but of course I wanted to know how he feels and just give me an answer, you know, because I can't keep waiting all my life. I mean, that's what it seems. To be honest, like, you know, it never ends. So, but you know, in this 3D, three-dimensional world, you can't really keep staying alone. You know, you feel lonely, you want someone, you know, like a stable partner and live a normal life. So I just wanted a lot of answers, and he had not replied, and he had told me he would reply for the second email, and then the last email I sent, he had not. So on Friday, I decided, like, you know what? I'm taking his fucking silence as an answer, and I can't keep wondering, you know, what is happening, because there is no doubt about the fact that he's my twin flame. First of all, for people who have not confirmed it, please ask specific signs from the universe to confirm the connection. Of course, it's your intuition, it's about how you feel, but for specific signs, ask the universe, ask your spirit guides and angels to help you, okay? Or just God, okay? Or whoever God you believe in, whichever God you believe in, just ask help from them, okay? So there is no doubt about that. He's not my twin flame, or he. Now, of course, there are a lot of times I do sometimes have doubts, okay? Now, the psychic reader, if you guys have seen my video where I talked about us getting a psychic reading, and even she confirmed the connection. All the readings I watch every day they say that my twin is going through awakening. I'm in his dreams and he's getting signs, everything is happening. But yes, this can be general reading, so you know, it's like it will not apply to everyone, and I'm pretty sure my twin is still with his karmic. Now I have so many questions, honestly, and I can't just keep wondering about it, every night, just wondering, trying to check his social media and trying to understand if he's still with his karmic or whoever, karmics, it's not generally, it is not always a karmic partner. It can be a very strong connection like a soulmate and whatever. But the psychic reader had told that it is not a very serious connection. And for some people, I guess that is enough, right? That is like fine. I'm fine with having a no strings attached connection, and they get used to that and they're like, fine, I don't really have to be answerable to this person, and it's fine. I don't want something very deep. So no judgments there, but I'm just saying. So I decided to email him on Friday, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. Honestly, it was his birthday on Sunday, and I was like, I might ask him and I might send this email that time, or maybe after that, a day after that. I didn't want to spoil his birthday, but maybe he just doesn't care, so it's not gonna really spoil his day. Anyway, so I said that, you know what, I'm just taking your silence as an answer and I'm moving on, because I can't keep wondering about things. It should have been so much better if you would have just said that you have someone or you don't feel the same, just move on, we can be friends. And I thought we both enjoyed having conversations, but I don't know what is this. I seriously don't know. And that's like so irritating. I think that's my pet peeve. I said that to him also, that even in my last, whenever I was in long-term relationships, or even when I was trying to get to know someone in the beginning stages of relationship also, it's very irritating when people don't speak up. I get super annoyed when people don't say what they feel. People are quiet, they ignore you. And I actually wrote something on his picture because he was not replying to my DMs. So I wrote that, hey, excited for your birthday. And honestly, I was planning to do something like, maybe get a cake and make a video or write some nice poem for him. But after what happened, I think he ignored my comments because he was replying to everyone and not me. And I have actually unfollowed him, so I don't know if he was pissed off with my very last comment 2 weeks back, where I said that he needs to open up more and blah blah blah. I'm not someone who will be just there for him to have small talk, this that, you step up and you come to me this time. And I unfollowed, and I've done that in the past too, but that time he was like probably understanding, or I don't know, he did not take it seriously. He's like, he was looking forward to talking again, and it was fine with him. So I don't know, either he doesn't care, or this is what I'm having so much of doubts. I still wrote a nice post for him on social media, and honestly, see, these are all things which is important in 3D world. People don't really care. Twin flames and light workers, we don't care about these things in the 5D. This is all concepts in this 3D world. Social media validation, feeling jealous because he is with someone, he's commenting on other women's posts but not yours, feeling jealous. All this is very 3D concept, because if you are connected, you're always connected with your twin flame, whether he is with you physically or no, whether he is in separation, you guys are in separation, doesn't matter. So yeah, I haven't heard from my twin flame, and I don't think so I would very much soon. I mean, there are a lot of reasons, even if he is probably going through an awakening. Last time I asked him, he said he doesn't feel anything. So either he is not looking at it that way, he doesn't believe in spirituality, he probably doesn't believe in God also. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There are a lot of twin flames who might choose to not awaken. There are a lot of twin flames who are too busy in the material world. They have a lot of ego to work on, they have a lot of healing to do from their past relationships, childhood trauma. What if their parents are divorced? And that, will probably make them not trust a partner in that way. And what happens in a twin flame connection is it is such an intense connection that they are scared. They can feel it probably, but they are like, wow, what is this? It's not happening. This is something I don't need. Firstly, they will be like, I'm scared. And it's not about the fact that they don't feel anything. I think it's about the fact that they have fear, about this connection, the intensity about this connection. So the runner usually will feel very overwhelmed by this connection, and then they decide to just move away because they are like, what is happening? Why am I, like, for example, I have been seeing readings where a lot of DMs are, the divine masculines are getting dreams, signs, probably through songs or any of those things. They are getting hint about this connection, they are seeing signs constantly, but they are like, no, they're trying to avoid it. They are not telling the DFs, like divine feminines, and they're just like, no, this is not happening. Probably they must be like, no, this can't be possible. It's just something, maybe it's just a dream, they must be thinking. Okay. And what happens is when you feel this intense connection with your twin, because you both are mirrors of each other. And the first thing when the spiritual awakening starts, I'm just talking about light workers also, it makes you go inside, right? It makes you question a lot of things. And that's what happens when you meet your twin. You are forced to go through this complete transformation about your beliefs, maybe about your work, maybe about your thoughts, maybe about the way you look at things. And that is scary for anyone, right? When I remember that when my awakening started, I definitely was scared, first of all. And the most, like, even starting a YouTube channel is part of my awakening process, because doing something on your own, alone, and not going for any auditions, not going for not depending on anyone to give you work, even if it's a friend, or basically creating content, and almost every day working on this and trying to reach a certain goal. It is scary. It might not be for some people, but it is. Okay. So when this transformation starts, it can be scary, and the runner might be like, I don't think so. It is happening. I don't think so. It's nothing. I'm not gonna change myself. No. They don't know what to do, with this intensity. Then there comes the fear of rejection. The fear, what happens when they feel, oh my God, just stop. And sometimes the twins might be able to communicate with each other, feel each other's energy telepathically, like through dreams, which I said. And all this can be scary for people, and just the connection is itself, scary sometimes, for the DMs especially, Just remember, like, what happened when you were awakening. It was scary, right? So that's what he must be going through, the same. He'll take time to catch up with you. You just have to be patient. And the more you chase, the more he's going to run away, because sometimes he doesn't know what to do. Damn this renovation. Okay, so another thing is that your twin might be in another relationship, and it's not easy to just leave a relationship like that, and they might be in that relationship for a long time, and it's not fair to the karmic, right? So they're just trying to work it out, and they're like, no, this is not possible, I can't cheat on my karmic partner, how can I do that? But then he still feels it, and it's not cheating. I mean, how do I explain to people in this 3D world? You're already connected to your twin. It's just that he has to take a decision and come towards you. Okay, not just relationship, maybe he's married and he has children involved. So you can't just leave all that and just come towards your twin. You know, that's like, people would be like, okay, that's so unfair to the partner, you know, to you, to your twin's karmic or soulmate. So he might just not be ready for it, and he's just trying to figure it all out. Another thing is about money. Okay, it is very important, right, in our world. You know, money is important for everything, maybe for the rent, for traveling towards you, for his business to grow more. He doesn't have a lot to offer to you, and he wants to make it right. He wants to travel towards you, but he's not really having that much money, or he doesn't think it's important to travel right now because he doesn't probably completely believe in the connection yet. So why would he then spend money on traveling to meet you or something like that? Okay, so that might be another reason. These are all 3D concepts, right? These are all like labels, money, material world. It's all about 3D. In 5D, all these things don't exist probably. I think so. So whether you have met your twin physically or not, you're already connected to him or her, and even when your awakening starts, the process already starts. It will definitely help your twin in some way or another. You know, even the emotions you feel, like I have said this, I guess, in my earlier videos about twin flames, that there are times when I felt his emotions, but when I asked him a couple of times, he said no. So I'm not sure if I was right, or he just didn't want to share it with me, because I think women are more intuitive, you know, like DFs, divine feminines, are more intuitive. So we feel it much more, I feel, than the men, you know, the masculines. So yeah, so in a way, even if you are working on your awakening, your spiritual journey, it's definitely gonna help for the connection as well. So don't forget about your journey as a light worker or star seed or whatever, you know, just continue your work and don't obsess about the connection. I did that probably sometimes, because I am so much in awe of my twin. You know, he does all those things which I don't do, like for example, travel and see new places, okay, wear these really colorful, funky and branded clothes also. I don't know if he actually gets it or he buys them, but you know, just does so many things which I'm waiting to do, okay, and whatever, I'm doing things probably which he wants to do, and he's just not ready for it, or he is just not aware of it. Also, do remember that twin flame connections are not always smooth, okay? It is not, because you both mirror each other. There's a lot of purging which might happen, and that's definitely ugly at times, right? Seeing each other's good and bad side. A lot of times they say that twin flames also remember when you are feeling certain things, when you are trying to control, you know, the connection in any way. You need to go within yourself and understand that what is it that you need to work on, and definitely trusting the process, and you know, not being all egoistic and saying that, oh, he did this, I'll show him, you know, I'll do this and show him. How dare he? Those revenge things and mind games and all that is all completely egoistic. Do not think about it also. in a twin flame connection. Okay, you just need to trust the process. Do not chase him more, it will just make him run more. So I would just like to say one thing, that you need to let go of all the 3D concepts. Okay, it's like, for me also, I give relationship advice, and for a normal connection I would just say, like, drop his fucking ass. Block him, do not even think about him, just move on. But it's so different in a twin flame connection. I will not give all those advices in a twin flame connection. So what I would like to give an advice is just especially about social media. Okay, like, unfortunately for both of us, social media is very important. My work is here, and for him also, since he's a travel blogger, his work depends on social media a lot. Now you have to understand that all these things, like, I will block him, I blocked him, or he blocked me, or he's not doing this, why is he not traveling, he's not giving this much, so I will not give at all, I will not give 50% also. All these are like something about weighing, how much he's giving, how much he's taking. Oh, he did this, so I'll also do it. This is all something which happens in 3D relationships. About twin flames, it's completely different. First of all, because you need to practice unconditional love. Okay, these ego-based mind games, stop doing it. Do not do something because you want to get back at him, because you feel that he'll come running to you. Do not do it. When I blocked my twin, it was to forget him. Okay, just once. When I unfollowed him earlier, it was because I could not take it. I could not see his stories. I knew he is with, he's going with his karmic. I just could not. I wanted him to say something. And now, it was just because he was not opening up, I had to do it. And it was not because I'm expecting him to, say something. It's not some mind game I'm playing. You should not do that. It's just that I feel that it's high time. I'm not getting any younger. If my twin maybe is not opening up or whatever, I should get on with my life and maybe meet other people. And honestly, I did actually make a profile on a new dating website, not Tinder. I have uninstalled Tinder long back, but I just went there, and honestly I don't think so I'm ready, because it's something like Tinder only, where you swipe left or something like that. So I wasn't swiping right for anyone, and I just realized that no matter how attractive the other person is, or just looks fine to me, quite qualified, this, that, we might have a lot of things in common, I'm not ready for it. I'm not. So I've decided to maybe just take it easy and focus on myself and just work, and I don't know, maybe not think about my twin, it's not possible for now. And that's what happens, like, you might never forget your twin. You'll just learn to probably get on with your life and meet other men, maybe meet other women, whatever, if you are a guy, and just try to have a stable relationship. For me, it doesn't seem so. Like, it's been more than a year, I guess, now, and I don't think so I'm ready for it. Even now, even in spite of just sending that email, even after that, I'm not ready for it. And I have to be honest with myself. I'm not someone who can fake it. I can't. So yeah, so I don't know how should I say this. I feel that two twins, what they need to do mainly is communicate, is very important. But I don't know, they just are scared. Probably there's a lot of fear. They have a fear of rejection, they have a fear of showing their true self to you, or they're just egoistic and they don't want to lose that control. They are probably playing mind games with you that, oh, you did this, you unfollowed me, how dare you. And they just want you to, I don't know, like, I don't know what my twin is thinking right now. You know, it's like, I don't know, he doesn't care, maybe he doesn't think it's important to tell me anything, or he just wants me to just keep thinking, and he wants to keep someone on the side, and that's why he's not saying something. I don't know, that's really shitty way of doing things. That's not what mature people do, okay? So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. At the end we all have free will, and if you want to move on, you can, but I think you will always be connected with your twin, like I am. For now, I'm still connected. I'll always be, probably. I don't know if I learn to just have a certain, stable relationship with a soulmate or no. Let's see. I hope to in the future. I don't want to die alone. That is another thing, like I say this while joking, but I'm not afraid of being alone as long as I'm financially well off. I don't think so. I feel I know that's such a superficial way of talking about things, but yeah, I think it does get lonely, I won't lie. And of course, lovemaking is important. But just saying, I have spent a lot of my years in the last couple of years not being in a long-term relationship, and it's working out fine, honestly. I think I'm very happy living alone. It's been so peaceful. I think that's why I was able to even like focus on my spiritual journey, because I don't have distractions except my health. Yes, that is something which affects my work also, but apart from that, no. Another thing I would like to say is definitely keep working on yourself, because a lot of times twin flames mirror each other all the time, and you need to heal yourself constantly, grow, work on your spiritual path. You don't have to keep waiting for your twin. Do things in your life. Whenever it has to happen, it will happen. The union will happen. Nothing can stop. Sometimes the universe will not make it happen for a certain reason, okay? Because, maybe your twin needs to work on himself too. He has not completely healed. I think it's best that he doesn't come to you when he has to still work on things, okay, from his past. And just focus on your awakening and heal yourself, and just send him love, that's all. And of course, don't say, I've seen a lot of comments even like under videos about twin flames and twin flame readings. People are really mean, and they say such bad things for your twin flame. I mean, maybe then it's not a twin flame connection, or you are not a twin. And it's very bad when people are abusing and saying such bad things. No, that is not a twin flame connection, okay? You can't be such harsh and be so angry with your twin. Like, I don't hate my twin even now, I just hope that he just works on himself, and hopefully his spiritual awakening has started. So I just want him to accept it and just be happy. I still wish him happiness, and I'm not gonna be judgmental about things. I just wish that he opens up, but that's it. Don't send all the negative energy towards your twin. That's not gonna help in the connection anyways. I mean, you never know, your twin might be completely suffering inside, because if he's not imagine, completely changing everything, like making your life go through this complete transformation. It's not easy, especially for men, because they have been conditioned in such a way, all because of patriarchy or whatever, because maybe of their upbringing and certain ways of doing things. So just send them love, okay? And I'm sure it will help them awaken smoothly. And yes, have faith in the universe, I will definitely say. Always practice affirmations. Say that yes, you're going to meet your twin. Yes, you will meet them when it's the right time. I trust the universe. I trust my spirit guides and angels. I trust my God. And always ask for help from the universe, from if you feel stuck, always ask help from your spirit guides. They'll help you. Okay. And lastly, I would say that if you feel sexual energy, if you feel completely, that you want your twin right now in front of you and you want to do all those things, do it. Imagine it. Masturbate. Think about him or her. I have a feeling that it will definitely help in bringing you guys closer. I'm sure it will make him feel something, or maybe you guys are mirroring each other and he's also thinking the same thing. Alright, so I hope things are a little bit clear. I also shared about my twin runner. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I'm sorry it's a little longer again. I have so much to speak, guys. So sit with a popcorn and a nice hot chocolate or cold coffee or whatever. It's summer. So some mojito or something. And yeah, enjoy the video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know if you are in a twin flame relationship, what is happening. Do write your comment, do write your experience about it. Have you been in that runner and chaser phase? Any advice you want to add, do write in the comments. I'll love to read it. I'm sure all the subscribers who don't know about this might love to read about it. Okay, please share this video with your friends and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you so much to all these new subscribers and old subscribers for sticking around. I really hope that you guys share my videos with your family and friends and ask them to subscribe. Okay, I'm so happy that the views are growing, but we also need subscribers to grow as well. And if you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's goodbye from me. Take care.